your thoughts on body counts? So I was scrolling and I ran into a post with a man saying, men always worry about women's body counts. How about they worry about the body count of the women they send to therapy? And I was laughing so hard because honestly, that is so true. I'm like, that's such words of wisdom from that guy. I don't even remember who posted it, but it's such an unfair judgment for people to care so deeply about people's body counts. Now, and please, there's a caveat to this. There are some people who don't really care or value themselves, so they just have excessive amount of sexual partner. They continue to behave in that way. They don't care at all. Frankly, I don't care what you do, whatever. But there are other people who have kind of grown and healed from that and are now either in an abstinence journey, celibacy journey, or whatever. I am one of the people that I've just talked about. And I know other people who have behaved in similar way. For me, in my past, when I was hypersexual, I've mentioned in several of my posts, I was hypersexual. Really, it was a direct result of sexual abuse. It was also a direct result of the low self-esteem issues that I was struggling with when it came down to CPTSD. In all truth, the root cause of me having multiple sexual partners in my past was I just wanted to be held. I was always trying to find somebody that would hold me. I felt safe. I just wanted to be held. And honestly, up until my recent, I was celibate for about 3.5 years. So within this past 4 years, my recent ex is the only person I have been with. So it's just like when I look back at my previous partnerships, honestly, another part of dissociation is I was extremely dissociated when in those sexual relationships. Actually, part of why I got into an abstinence journey was because one of my previous friends, I was in a conversation with her and I told her how I feel nothing but emptiness when I'm having sexual relationships. She said I was doing myself a disservice by having empty sex. So I realized I just didn't want to do that anymore. And that's when I started going on my abstinence journey. So when people judge me unfairly for my previous behaviors, I'm just like, I guess it's a societal thing, but I'm not one that cares much about body counts. And I really don't think people should care that much about it. But it makes sense. What do you think?